Good morning. Welcome to day, I think it's 23. Yep, 23. Bearded Picker Channel here. Friends, subscribers, internet strangers. What's up? I know you can't see the wonderful face of the Bearded Picker, but thought y'all could look at my view this morning. Be glad you're not coming in to wherever part of LA I'm in. I'm headed towards Riverside. Decided to cut this trip short, go home and work on everything that I have bought at ASD. So it's only 2,100 miles. How long can it take me to drive 2,100 miles? Stay tuned. You'll know the answer. I know there's some beautiful scenery coming up, so a lot of these will just be, man, ain't this cool? Look what I saw, kind of stuff. Really want to see some suertos, some big cacti. Whatever that is, those things are just really cool. So I'll probably pull off to get some good pictures and photos of those. Hope you guys have liked that I've been trying to mix in some photos as well as the video, make it a little more detailed. You can see. I have to check the map to make sure I'm going the right way because I've already missed one turn. The itchy lady in the GPS does not like it when she has to reroute. She seems to get all pissed off. Like, come on, don't be so pissy. It's the morning time. Already had one cup of Starbucks. I got a feeling today is going to be a new vigil day. For those of you who don't know what new vigil is, my wife has a... We like to met this car from Michigan ahead of us. That would have been not so cool. Remember when Hillary was running for president? Thank God she didn't win. They were talking about her lack of energy, and Provigil was a prescription that they were trying for her. Basically, new vigil is Provigil, but time lapse or time, so it spread out over the whole day. And what it is the Army was looking for an alert, something that they could give soldiers. This was developed by the Army to keep them alert. Without losing any effectiveness and without becoming addicted to the substance. They tried it on my wife to counteract the narcotics that she takes, the sleepiness and the drowsiness of the narcotics. Only problem is it gave her a migraine. The main use for it now is for alertness and for people who have sleep apnea, who the CPAP and stuff still doesn't give back all the energy. You know, people like me who have 90-something episodes an hour of sleep with a CPAP. My doctor told me not to even take a nap without that thing. My sleep apnea was so bad. I'm glad y'all are getting to see this traffic. I am moving at a swift 16 miles an hour. This is just awesome. Can't get out of here fast enough. But that stuff is like taking, I don't know, it's like drinking 10 or 12 Red Bulls. And I only take a half of it. So there's that. I think I've got like 6 left. Our prescription's out, and our insurance company won't cover it anymore. Their reason was that the doctor was using it for an off-label reason. It was not made to technically offset for people who are in pain management, to offset their narcotics effects. The real reason is $500 or $600 or $700 or $800 a month. That's the real reason they don't want to cover it. And so yeah, there's that. So we had it for a year. I've got a few left. It's taken. I think we've had it for like 3 years now. We haven't had any in Alabama. So we've been in Alabama. This summer will be 2 years. So yeah, those things are like gold, and I've got them with me. So all else fails, I bounce off the walls like somebody crazy. But hold on, we'll stop this. Stop. Back at you now. How are you? So, just wanted to give you my thoughts on California. I know these are going to be big shocks. Good, bad, I don't know, in any particular order. Number one, California is a beautiful state. Oh my God, is it beautiful. Did not know, I talked about this on the show this morning, that when you're looking at downtown LA, coming up on the interstate, I haven't done yesterday's video, but you'll see it, the snow-capped mountains. As you're looking at downtown LA and the snow-capped mountains off in the distance, it's just crazy beautiful. The beach is gorgeous. Palm trees everywhere. But just scenically, even coming through the desert, you know, coming down from Vegas and the big drop, that is a cool spot on the interstate 15, about 15 miles past Hesperia. I think I'm saying that right. There is a 2,000-foot drop where you can barely even see the other interstate because they're separated so much, and one's going up, one's going down. It's just amazing, just amazing views. And because you're going, it's almost like straight down, it seems like, and the views as you're coming into that mountain, just amazing. People have been nice, except for when they got a steering wheel in their hand, they've been assholes. But for the most part, I mean, we've met some really nice people. The people at the hotel, every single one of them, out of their way, nice and friendly. We ate at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles yesterday. Everybody we met there, just super friendly. I could not be more impressed with the staff there. And then Joany just calls me to tell me I dropped her off at the Skycap at LAX a few minutes ago. She is flying home. She just cannot take the pounding of riding in a car when she's had 4 back surgeries. So, well, technically 3, but one of them was 2 surgeries in one, so it's really 4 surgeries, even though she only went in 3 times for it. But anyway, tell me how nice the Skycap was, and you know, he was so friendly, and she talked to him for a few minutes. So, and that place was busy. If you don't know that, I believe that's the 2nd or 3rd busiest airport in the U.S. I know Atlanta's number 1. I'm not sure if Chicago's 2 or New York's 2 or LA's 2. I think LA's 2. But she said it's surprisingly small for the amount of traffic that it takes out. Atlanta has a monster size for an airport. Prices, we were in a grocery store. They didn't seem too bad off. But you know, real estate is going to be awful. You know, taxes are going to be awful. They want you to pay to park everywhere. Yeah, hotels are more expensive here, which they weren't bad. I got a good deal on Hotwire. I got the Residence Inn was 109 plus tax, which was like a studio apartment, so it was very, very nice. It's only a couple years old. What else was good and bad? I know my politics don't match this area, so that's probably a bad thing. Which is only the cities, because if you get out of the cities, California is a different animal. You know, up north and all the way from the coast to the big cities, California turns very conservative. So, I'm alright with that. Let's see, what else is there? I don't know. I guess I'll have to remember right here in a few minutes. It's tough when a bad night of sleep. You know, when you're staring down 12, 15 hours of driving, there's nothing like only sleeping 5 hours and waking up like 10 times. you know it's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day, Tater. Sorry, a little Ron White humor. Yeah, the driving though. California drivers think if they put the turn signal on, it gives them some innate right to just cut you off. And, you know, if they come to a merge, a turn signal, and they think they can run you off the road. And I damn near hit somebody this morning. I couldn't decide if it was her fault or my fault because I didn't let her over. Because I can see I'm sitting like 10 feet from the road closure. There's 2 cars in front of me, and we're at the first car is at the road, at the construction barrier. And there's been signs up for over a mile saying lane ins, and I can see these cars coming up from way back. I mean, from that mile as far as I can see back. 3 of them come up and pull up right beside us. They never even tried to get over. They drove right up to the edge and then expect every other one of us just to let them in. Just, hey, it's all right. I have a right to cut you off, to get in front of you because you're nobody. That's basically what they were saying. I blew the horn at that bitch. I yelled and screamed, flipped her off. I've seen rednecks probably beat the hell out of somebody for less than that. Good luck with that in the South. It's probably a good thing you live in LA. But those are the only bad people. The people have been super friendly. I've been very, even in Vegas, which not even in Vegas, but even in, I tell you guys this, and I'm a firm believer that, you know, if you treat people nice and treat people well, that's what you get back. And the anonymity of a steering wheel in a car and people on the internet can be hateful all they want to. But when you're face to face, people are good. You know, they're, you know, when they think they can get away with something that nobody will know who they are, you know, they might act different. But, you know, in a personal interaction, when they realize, you know, hey, this person is nice, they're treating me very well, you know, that's what they give in return, because generally all people are good. I truly believe that. There's that 1%. You know, there's always that 1% that likes to act up. So anyway, I've had a great experience, great driving. I'll see if I can get you guys some footage, and when I get home, as all these invoices and everything comes in, I'll see if I can get an exact total of what I spent at AST. I'm thinking I spent right at $5,000. I think $5,000, $5,800, somewhere in there. So yeah, I'll let you guys know. And that's the main reason I'm headed home now. Not that I couldn't buy stuff all the way home like I had planned. I just didn't think I'd spend that much money at ASD, because I was under the assumption that I'm a little guy. I don't do a lot of sales compared to a lot of people. And Amazon, who am I? But spending a lot of money on a building and other things that I had going on, I didn't have a lot of capital to outlay at this current moment. But it didn't matter. I was able to, you know, find some deals and find some stuff that really made it really worth me coming out here. Should have done this a couple years ago. I might be farther along in my wholesale adventure. But I enjoyed the time spent with John and Lori. Man, great people. Learned a lot, and should be applying that real shortly. Gotta keep checking the map. 34 miles. I'd hate to miss another one. I think I said that already. Alright, so I will find some video and get back to you. Alright, I hope you guys can see this. I am in Arizona in the Texas Canyon at a rest area about 60 miles from New Mexico on I-10. Look at that rock. That's a big boulder. That's bigger than a van. Just an interesting place. Just thought I'd give y'all the complete 360. Oh, van. See, it's not, the rock is bigger than the van. Sunset, it's pretty cool. You can't see it because of that big ass hill. We'll do the rocks one more time. Look real good. Oh, y'all want a close up? Okay. Hopefully I ain't moving too fast. Big hills. Those hills have been, I've been looking at those hills since California. Big rock. And big boulder.